This is the Valley's original morning magazine show, ABC 15's Sonoran Living Live.
You know, a lot of us take farming and agriculture for granted. It's easy to do when you walk right into the grocery store and everything is right there for you, right? But most of us don't think about where this process all started. And we're going to help you do that today with the help of Gertie and Charmin Hickman, mother and daughter. And you are actually one of the starting points of something that we're all going to become familiar with if we aren't already. Hickman Family Farms. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Appreciate you being in here. Good morning.
Nice to be here.
So how many generations have you had involved in the Hickman Farms?
Right now we're at 4 generations.
4 generations. Do the math for me.
Well, there's Bill's parents that started in 1944 in Glendale on that lateral 19, and then Bill and I came into the business after we were married, and then our children took it over, and now we have grandchildren working in the business too.
That must be so fulfilling to know that you've created this lasting legacy.
Well, Grandma is the one that started it. Right. So we worked together for, about 3 or 4 years. And I learned all of the tricks of the trade from her, and I delivered eggs door to door for about 2 years before our first child was born. And then I kind of retired, but not fully retired. And I still did egg gathering and selling eggs over the counter at 67th in Missouri. So.
Well, speaking of eggs, I guess there's a green component to what you do. There's an environmental component.
Farmers are the ultimate, green's always been in style for farmers because we don't have enough money to waste anything.
Right.
So really, thanks to the organic movement, we've been able to take all of our waste products and turn them into fertilizers for the greens, the bag greens, and all the organic vegetables, and also literally making golf courses greener because they like it for their greens.
Wow.
So we've been turning it in, and really, we discard less on our farms than the average apartment building does in their dumpsters.
Wow.
Right.
You're making something, I'm starting to smell it, so I'm getting distracted. Tell me what you're making, and then tell me why cooking with eggs is so important to our diet.
Well, eggs are just nature's little vitamin bottle, for one thing. Not, I would say that even if I didn't sell them for a living, but eggs have a unique component, and their protein prevents muscle loss, and it also, so if you miss a day at the gym, if you are eating eggs as your meal starter, you help preserve that muscle that you are working on other days. Also, it gives you, if you start that, it regulates your blood sugar, and it will keep you feeling full longer. Your body's using it all day, so you're less likely to make a bad decision later in the day where you might be tempted to put in some empty calories. And eggs help you, and Nutrition Today just highlighted them as being a greater sense of fullness, and they're actually a dietary aid if you're trying to lose weight or get down to an acceptable weight level or just maintain.
Okay, show me what I can do to help you out here.
We are really farmers helping farmers here. The Greer farming family gave us these potatoes.
Okay.
So, and green chilies and bacon for our pork friends and cheese for our dairy friends. What we do is we just saute these red potatoes. Yeah, just throw it on in there.
The whole thing, or just a
whatever
big
you
chunk?
like. All of ours are to taste.
Miss Gertie, how much do you like?
I think you can never have too much.
Yeah, I don't think too much cheese hurts anything.
Okay.
And then some green chilies, and you can do whatever you want. You can do sauteed bell peppers, mushrooms, but we grow all of this, and you can also do, and this is a green salsa. And it's got more of a lime. Yeah, it is.
I love their salsa. It's one of my favorites.
Lime twist to it. Look at you and the bacon, the pork. People are very happy with these things.
Yes, all my faves right here, all in one shot.
You know, our star's coming up. Just crack open an egg, and the egg is going to enhance all those flavors and bring them out. And it's also going to help keep them together. Notice how we're only used to throw it on in.
I almost took the yolk out because I'm used to doing egg whites in the morning.
You never want to discard the egg.
I don't. It tastes better. And it's more healthy.
Eggs have choline, and choline has been linked to promote health and specifically guard against breast cancer. And that is naturally in the egg. And the carotenoids to help eye health. So you don't want to ever discard those eggs.
Well, you continue
those
that.
yolks.
I want to go ahead and ask you, why is American agriculture so important to you and your family?
Oh my heavens. We go back, you know, this is the founding of our nation. Actually, most of the people who came were agrarian people and so forth, and they were able to support themselves, and right now we have 1% of the population of the United States growing products and so forth for 99%. And we're not only growing for our own country, we grow and ship to other countries also.
Right, very important. Well, thank you so much for coming in. I want to bring up some information so that everybody can learn how they can make this delicious. Oh my heavens, that looks really good.
Just go to fillyourplate.org.
Fillyourplate.org. You're going to find more Stretch Your Dollar recipes on Arizona's Farm Bureau's website as well, fillyourplate.org. And you can find information about Arizona's farmers and their ranchers, including a list that will sell directly to you. Let's support them if we could. If you would like more information on the Arizona Farm Bureau, you can find that at azfb.org. Finally, the Arizona Farm Bureau is a sponsor of Sonoran Living Live.